lighting. Right, okay. Start again. You've met your match with this one. Psychic love reading. Okay. So, um, you've met your match with this one. Now, I'm taking this as a good thing, right? The other phrase that I got, don't panic about that, I'll show that in a minute. The other phrase I got is um, when the immovable force, when the irresistible force meets the immovable object. Now, that's normally a term used when it's kind of at loggerheads, but I don't want to go there in this instance. It feels like you've got this perfect blend between rock solid and full power, right? Three of Swords, High Priestess, Strength, Four of Pentacles, right? So it feels like this collective, time and time and time again, they've ended up with daggers in the heart. Now, if you're anything like me, and I've had a lot of relationships that haven't worked out, there's been a couple that, just didn't work. But for the most part, 90% of them, it's been lying, cheating, stuff like that. And it feels like with this collective, they've really taken some swords in the heart. Because of that, there could be a few kind of questions and doubts. You're a human being, that's perfectly fine. But it's about following that intuition, because this connection has such great strength. And we call the Four of Pentacles the banker. It's something that you can really invest in. Okay, this connection has limitless potential, and I strongly believe that we're looking at a divine pairing, divine couple here. As I always say, don't be offended, but most people won't have a divine partner. They'll have a one. They can have a one out there if that's part of their soul contract, but most people won't have a divine partner because divine counterpart, because they're not from old divine energy. Just bear with me. Right, so it feels like there could be a little bit of stagnation here, because we've got the Chariot card in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse, and then the Four of Cups. So what it feels like is, if you're, because some of you won't have met this person yet, they'll be coming in, and for you guys, you're kind of going, oh, well, I just feel stuck, I feel stagnant, I'm not going to get my Ten of Cups. And what you're being asked to do is lift your head above the current situation and see, because I feel like this person's in your kind of peripheral, but I think you just might be missing them. If you are in a connection, this feels